The most terrifying discovery is not that God was absent, but that belief itself unfortunately offers no real sanctuary here. This is not a film about demonic possession, lost souls, or an opposing occult. It's a film about faith after certainty has collapsed. It's about what remains when prayer is no longer a promise, but a last resort. Done through found footage, Final Prayer throws you right into the gauntlet. The pacing is perfect. It doesn't hold your hand. You don't enter with training wheels on. You're just thrown off the cliff and supposed to embrace the fall through a leap of faith. This is Scare Me If You Can 95. Let me know your favorite scary movie in the comments. Come on, don't be shy. Alright, with that, spoilers ahead. We then find out that the entity is not Christianity, but instead it's what Christianity wanted to build over this institution, covering what was really at play. In this world, religion did not get rid of the core problem. They just built over it. Off rip, investigators arrived, armed with cameras, sensors, doctrine, and the need to boast about their accomplishments. They each represent a different approach for the investigation. One is skeptical, one entertains the idea of the paranormal, and the other one is a non-believer. As the investigation continues, their tools begin to fail them. The equipment malfunctions, the recordings begin to get distorted, and the explanations slowly dissipate. Not because the investigators are foolish, but because the environment goes beyond the usual limits of their understanding. This is where existential anxiety enters the frame. The film quietly suggests that the knowledge is conditional, effective only within human-scaled frameworks. Once those frameworks dissolve, neither science nor theology provide a safe space. Faith here no longer explains, it tries to remain through the hardship. The descent beneath the church is not merely physical, it is a collapse from the symbolic belief into embodied vulnerability. There is no revelation waiting for them down below, only enclosure. This is the moment where the film aligns with Kierkegaard. For Kierkegaard, faith is not knowledge, but risk, a leap taken precisely when reason fails, not because evidence appears, but because despair has stripped every alternative possibility away. The final prayer in the Borderlands is leap without illusion. It is not hopeful, it is not transactional. It is spoken with the full awareness that it may go unanswered. This is crucial. Faith here does not seek rescue, it asserts meaning in the face of silence. The horror is not that the prayer has failed them. The horror is that the prayer was never designed to guarantee survival, only coherence. The church is then revealed as not a house of worship, but as a mechanism older than the belief itself. Religion then is not a communion, it is an adaptation, a language humans develop to endure terror, not to overcome it. The universe does not reject faith, it simply stays silent. And yet the final act of belief seems to be the most crucial. And faith is not justified by outcomes, but by choice. It is inward, solitary, and it's made without guarantees. In a world that doesn't explain itself, prayer becomes less of a plea for salvation. If faith is a leap taken without guarantees, does the final prayer ask us whether belief matters most? Not when it saves us, but when it is chosen in full awareness that it may not. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.